can't believe I didn't tell him about digging through the trash. Anyway, go ahead.
That's the first line on our stream.
Hello, everyone joining us for the first time. For those who have already joined us in the past, you're probably used to this by now.
Yeah, true. Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of With Disadvantage. I'm your host and DM, Chev, and today we're doing our Solstice campaign. This is episode 9, I believe. Already 9 on Solstice, that's pretty crazy. Last time on Solstice, we made our way into... well, let's do introductions first, because maybe PJ will show up by the time we get to the recap.
It's a big roll of faith.
Yeah, that's true. With us today, I'm going to go in order of the Fantasy Ground characters, like usual. We have Violet Agrippa, played by Bryn.
Hello.
And Sakir Aru, played by Boris.
Good evening. You may be asking yourself, why did I listen to this tonight? Well, you're just going to have to dig deep into that moist soul of yours and find that one out.
Moist.
Okay. Sam Blade, played by Rainbow.
Hello everyone, if you're in the Twitch chat, tell us what you're drinking. If you're in YouTube, leave a comment down below after you like and thumbs up us and subscribe and ring that little bell. Tell us what you're drinking in the comments.
Okay.
Follow us on Patreon.
And Marina Vitae, played by Bunsen.
Hi, my thing didn't unmute for a second.
Well, we hear you
That's
now.
a catchphrase for you.
Hopefully that will not be a recurring theme.
And Alora Wakuda, played by Mirama.
Already drunk.
Oh, I've missed you, Mirama.
I haven't been anywhere.
I don't think I played with you for at least a couple weeks. I don't know.
I
Am I
mean,
wrong?
because we didn't have a session last week, but, you know.
Well, yeah, the last session we had, I'm pretty sure you were both present.
Oh. Maybe I'm just too pre-drunk.
Oh no, this session's gonna go great. And then we do supposedly have PJ with us today as playing Audavon, but when he joins is a mystery that I don't even think God knows the answer to.
Today's
Join.
PJ is playing as the Invisible Man.
He will join in approximately 4.5 minutes.
We'll see.
Place bets now!
All right.
Started the timer.
A quick little recap. Let's see. So Violet, Elora, Sam, and Marina, Dragthar, Sakir, and Grandpa Willie. All of you made your way to where the water was shut off a couple weeks ago. And you guys made your way into the cavern that the water used to come forth from. And you found an ancient door that you weren't able to open. You guys tried a little bit what you could try and get it open, but there was no getting in. You ventured through the cavern some more, and you found your way into some Dominion tunnels, which was a surprise. And then after fighting some skeletons, finding some treasure, seeing some now homeless, apparently, water elementals, you made your way through this old ancient chamber and found a door where you listened and heard Audavon and Naya on the other side. Audavon and Naya made their way down the corridor and met you guys. They had come from the Dominion, where Audavon had an altercation with the Queen Nero herself, who apparently charged Audavon with a mission of finding some ancient door. He was also given an incantation, which is supposedly going to be used to open the door, and that's where we've left off. You guys are all now in this chamber, figuring out what to do next. I believe you just barely got done exchanging that Audavon is looking for a door. So Grandpa Willie pipes up and he just says, "This door you describe. I believe we've seen it. Do you have a key?" And then Audavon presents the scroll that he got from Queen Nero and tells the group that he has a scroll to get through the door.
Do you have the map available for us to see?
Yes, sorry about that. put it in the
You
chat.
can open the map yourself too. It's the Dominion tunnels.
I just want you all to know that I went to go open the map manually myself, and this thing almost crashed.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
I mean,
it does it for me.
it sometimes will freeze on loading. So they haven't. One thing they haven't done for performance is the UI doesn't run on a different thread from the thread that it's loading stuff on. So the UI seems to freeze while it's doing disk operations and stuff.
Fair enough.
I'm froze too. Okay, but I think I have a general idea of where we are. So, it's a pretty clear path from what I remember to go back to that thing. The only thing that we would encounter is that water elemental, right?
Yes, that, and you also have one door you did not open. The room that you guys determined there was a room behind that little room you were in, and then you found some double doors that looked like they were headed that direction, but none of you ever went through those.
Can you point?
Oh, there's my map. And then the one door, only one door, the one room, the only one door is locked. Oh, no, we did seal both doors. I take it back. I forgot.
Yes, you guys sealed in a bunch of inanimate skeletons in the room. You also determined that that proximity seemed to be a factor in animating those skeletons. So despite the fact that you were loud and stuff, they seemed like they were noticing sound or something, but weren't coming to life until you got close enough.
Is it a bug that the map moves around so slow?
Doesn't move around slow. What do you mean moves around slow? Like when you try to drag it?
Yeah.
Are you trying to use that little yellow thing in the bottom right?
Yeah.
Don't use that. Hold down middle mouse button and drag.
Okay,
okay,
so
okay.
when we go up to that, as we go up to that hallway, I just want to make a note to people to say, hey, do we want to see what's behind that door? Because I'm a super curious person and I want to check every nook and cranny.
How bad could it be?
You have one person take a peek.
So are you saying you've all seen the door? The ancient door? Are we sure this is the same door that we are tasked with opening?
Well, no.
I
but
look to
this is
Grandpa
another-
Willie. I look to Grandpa Willie and I say, well, from what we could tell, it was pretty ancient, wasn't it, Grandpa?
As ancient as anything else we've seen. The magic was definitely the same magic that was imbued within the water we used to enjoy.
I also saw the same magic on the skeletons that we encountered.
It was definitely as old as Grandpa Willie over here.
Thanks a lot. Yes, it was the same magic that is imbued upon these skeletons. Apparently some sort of ancient magic used to permeate this world and now only lives in these undisturbed chambers. Or supposedly undisturbed. I don't know.
Before
Out
we
of
go to that
character,
door,
we totally disturbed the shit out of it.
Well, we did. I don't know if the Dominion is present here. Apparently, Audavon and you and Naya were both going to head this way. Does the Dominion head this way regularly? And then Naya looks at Audavon and then looks at Grandpa Willie and just kind of shrugs. I'm not sure. We were just tasked with heading this way. We encountered one kobold stowed away in a custodian closet of some sort just up a ways, apparently hiding from a day's work.
Sounds like every kobold I've ever seen.
You're not wrong.
before we check out the super magic ancient door, do we want to check out the door at the other end of this hallway?
I agree with Marina. I think we should see what's at the end of the hallway. I know that there's a secret room back there, but we don't know how to get to it. And I think it would be important to check every area of this space.
I think the sneakiest person should check out that door, and evidently that's not me.
I'll do it, and I'll get out my. I'm still my thing. I'll ride that thing up there. My gun.
You're still
I
riding
said
around on your turret.
sneaky.
Okay, so Sam, you're riding your turret back up the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay, clink, 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 as he goes all the way up the hallway. You pass by these doors, and they're imbued with a sort of pink hue over the door from Grandpa Willie sealing them when you guys last passed here. And you encounter the closed door at the end of this hallway.
Can I go down the hallway and just peek around the corner right here to watch?
Sure. You guys are free to move your tokens wherever you would like to move them.
I'm actually gonna watch from behind this corner.
Okay. Dragthar is going to bring up the rear, and he just says, I'm not sure we should explore these chambers any further. Perhaps we're disturbing some sort of ancient evil.
Maybe.
Doors, are they open or?
I say, I think we should at least investigate something. I mean, we need to find out why the water's gone. It could be anything. It could be a boat.
The mystery box could be anything.
Oh, Red Snapper.
All right, so you opened the door, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Pause right there. Don't move your token. Okay. All right, so you enter the room too?
Yeah. I entered the room.
All right, you've entered the room, and you need to roll a. Are you being? Well, you're not. You're on your turret, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on my turret.
Okay, everybody roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
Great.
Yay!
Oh, can I still roll stealth with like disadvantage?
No, you're on your turret. You walked right. You opened the door, walked in. You didn't tell me you were being sneaky. You didn't look in the room. Anything. You just walked right in.
Oh, I just want to see if I roll one, not like if I can concede. Just if I roll
Now you
one.
fucked up.
Aw, man, why do I always roll shit? Well, I don't actually always roll shit, but
I
why did I
win!
roll shit this time?
Oh my god. It's like golf, right?
I love how I had the shittiest possible roll and I still have higher initiative than at least 2 people.
Yeah.
Wow, nobody went higher than... Jeez.
Autobahn got 21.
Okay. Let's look
21?
here. Of course, Audubon's first to act.
Autobahn's initiative is old enough to drink.
All right, so Audubon, knowing that Sam is probably going to get the party into trouble, immediately just runs past the party and runs into the room. I knew you were going to get us into trouble. And then he spots Kobold 1 on the bed. All these kobolds on the bed, plus a bugbear. They all sit up, and they're all brandishing their weapons, ready to attack. And Audubon comes in, and immediately... Let's see what we've got for...
I look at Autobahn and go, how you woke him up? How dare you? This is all your fault.
Right, Sam. Like, I'm going to buy that. Okay, let's see. He is going to do...
I wonder if Sam Blade has a death wish.
Let's see, does he have... Oh, there we go. Okay, he's going to run up and stab this guy with his rapier. So let me get him selected. Control-click, perfect. Okay, that's a hit, and he does... Nice. So he immediately runs up, stabs this kobold right through the neck, and the kobold and it, falls back onto the bed, dead and bleeding out. Kobold 1 is now toast. Okay, the next person is Violet.
Where would that put Audubon? Like, right here?
Yes, sorry. Right there. Technically, they should have got a surprise round, but...
Right. And I can see one. So,
Oh,
just...
are the rest not showing?
You should be able to see.
No,
three.
you can see 4.
No, I can see
Oh,
4.
yeah, 4.
No, I can see 4 now. There we go. Yeah, it's just a little weird. Alright.
They do have to be within line of sight.
They're all pretty perfectly within sight.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how I want to handle this.
So you walk around the corner, Violet, and just in time to see this rather startled-looking bugbear sitting up from what you figure was a decent night's sleep.
Is the thing in front of me a pillar or a table?
It's a table
It's a
with
knight.
chairs.
I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire.
Okay. All right. So you cast the bonfire underneath the bugbear.
Basically, that entire cube is now fire.
Okay. So the bonfire, you cast it. You're casting it basically on top of the bed, right? Right underneath his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this lights the entire bed on fire, and the bugbear takes a fair bit of damage, and the fire begins to spread from the bed over to these crates right here. I don't know if you can see those, Violet.
No, I can't.
So you'd have to step into the room to see them. But Sam and Audubon can both see the crates over here now starting to catch flames. Excuse me. Okay. The bugbear. The bugbear stands up. Oh, fire! No! And he jumps off the bed. Okay, and the next person is. Okay, where is he? Oh, right here. Okay, so Kobold 2 leaps into action, seeing this force barreling through the door, already killed one of his friends. He's going to run down here. Sam, you're the closest person. And he is going to use... He pulls out a dagger. And he tries to stab you with the dagger. And he misses. He's still groggy, kind of is still like not sure what's real, or he's still dreaming or what. And he tries to take a stab, but it's a really pitiful stab, and he misses as he just lunges past you. Okay, and then Kobold 3 here also jumps off the bed, frightened by the fire, runs up to you, Sam, and tries to stab you with his dagger. And also misses. A bunch of tired kobolds. And then finally this last kobold runs up to you, Sam, and also tries to stab you with a dagger. This time, this kobold manages to hit you. And he does 5 damage to you as he stabs you right in the forearm. Manages to land this little dagger. That's kind of rusted looking, kind of freaky looking. He manages to stab it right into your forearm, and he wrenches it a little bit. Does 5 damage to you.
Boy, I'm glad our stealthiest person went in here.
All right, Sakar, you are next.
Okay. What kind of fun mayhem do I want?
You should sing a song.
He's not a bard.
Yeah, but he's Sakura.
What?
Looks like you can only barely get to the door with your movement.
He could dash.
Or I could just shoot people.
Or yeah, if you have a ranged weapon or spell.
Mhm.
Alright. So seeing this go on, my light crossbow is going to come out. And going to use Arcane Shot. And I am going to go after Kobold 4
Okay.
using Grasping Arrow. So if this hits him, he's going to take an additional 2d6 poison damage. His move speed will be reduced by 10 feet. And the first time on every turn he tries to move more than 1 foot, he'll take an extra 2d6 slashing damage.
Okay. Did you roll? Oh, there we go. Nice. That hits.
That's a hit. Alright, so for the base damage on it,
Okay. Describe how you kill it.
Oh yeah, and then he also takes that.
Yeah, none of the rest of it even matters. Go ahead and describe how you kill Kobold 4 there.
So, oh, I
Hi, PJ.
tell Dragthar to duck. My light crossbow, Saker's light crossbow comes out. Oh, and this glimmering bolt fires off of it, Kobold 4, or striking him in the chest. And as it strikes him in the chest, thorny brambles explode out of his chest and start wrapping around him as he dies.
Nice. Oh, that's gruesome. All right. So Kobold 4 is no more as he succumbs to the thorny brambles.
Oh yeah, now there's a bramble-covered kobold corpse there.
Okay. Awesome. So that little square there, I'll just draw a little... let's see, how do I do a square? There we go. Just like that is rough terrain.
Hey, Chev?
Uh-huh.
I don't think Dragthar rolled initiative.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, and then next... Is that it for you, Sakir?
And then, as going to go ahead and use action surge to fire off a shot. At Kobold 2
Action surge is once per long rest, right?
for a short rest.
Short rest. Okay. Did you use it last time?
Don't believe so. It wasn't marked on
Okay.
Beyond. I may have forgotten.
It's fine. If you did, I forgot also, so we'll just go with it.
All right. So he's going to take a shot at him.
All right.
Thump.
Nice. Okay, again, another magical arrow lands into a...
Nope. This one is just plain.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, a regular arrow this
crossbow
time.
bolt.
Crossbow bolt. Manages to hit. And instant death. Describe how he dies.
Feeling the adrenaline of combat, Sakara quickly jams another bolt into his crossbow, pulls it up, fires off a round, and drills the bolt right through the cheekbone of the kobold, dropping it down in front of Samblade.
Nice. So, Sam, you watch as the one kobold, right after he stabs you, gets immediately shot by a magic arrow and covered in thorny brambles and decays into this little pile of a corpse on the floor. And then right immediately afterward, another bolt just hits the second kobold there and dies the way Boris described, right in front of you. So just they just both immediately get taken out right in front of you.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else for you, Sakara?
And that will be it.
All right, Sam, it's your turn to act.
Okay, I'm gonna attack Bugbear with my... Where's my sword? Actions?
Yep.
Okay. With my sword, but it's gonna go beneath his legs, and it's gonna look like it's missed, but it's gonna come up and then it's gonna...
Hang on. You're not touching the bugbear space at all?
It's a dancing sword.
Yeah, this is his dancing sword.
Okay.
He used a bonus action to command it to attack.
Okay.
So it's gonna go under its legs like it's missing. It's gonna come up where it's just past him. And it's gonna fling right by, and it's gonna cut him that way, right between his legs.
Okay. That hits. Go ahead and roll the damage for it.
So that's a bonus attack.
So that's a bonus action to command it to attack, yes. I believe that means you still have your main action.
Okay, I thought that was like a regular attack.
It might be. Let me verify that real fast. Let's see. Sam Blade. We'll just do a quick little skim of this thing. Let's see. Dancing Sword. Use a bonus action to toss the magic sword into the air and speak the command word. When you do so, the sword begins to hover, flies up to 30 feet, and attacks one creature of your choice within 5 feet of it. The sword uses your attack roll and ability score modifier to damage rolls. Okay, you're right. It is an attack, so never mind. You had to use your bonus action to command it, and it consumes your attack. So you are out of stuff to do after that.
I have to remember that.
While the sword hovers. Part of the same bonus action, you can cause the sword to attack one creature. Wait. When you do so, the sword begins to hover, flies up to 30 feet, attacks one creature of your choice. Sword uses your attack roll. Oh, it's talking about what it uses for damage. I misread this. The sword uses your attack roll and ability score modifiers to damage rolls. So that it just means it uses your attack modifier. While the sword hovers, you can use a bonus action to cause it to fly up to 30 feet. Cause the sword to attack one creature. Okay, never mind. It does not consume your action. You still have an action.
Okay.
Okay, so you did 6 damage to this bugbear as you swiped into his thigh as it looked like it missed underneath between his legs and then hit him in the leg.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so I can't use my bonus action to use my cannon, so I'm gonna use... How far does that way to use my crossbow without disadvantage?
You should say on the crossbow. Let's see. Sam Blade, crossbow. So on range, you'll see 2 numbers, one divided with a slash between them. 80, 320. So basically, you need to be at least 80 feet away.
Okay. How do I untarget? Just control.
Yeah, you can control click them, or you can clear your targets in the combat tracker, I believe.
Where's the other guy at? What's his name?
Kobold 3. He's right next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna stab Cobalt 3 in the neck with a dagger.
All right, that hits. Okay, he takes 4 damage. You stabbed him in the neck, but you managed to miss his jugular and anything super vital, and he's bleeding, but he's holding it, and he's manages to stay alive as he takes this dagger into the neck. And the bugbear is also kind of hobbling around, like trying to hold the wound on his leg now. And then Elora, you are next to act.
I'm gonna go. I just want to get as close as I can until I see them. Is that 30 feet? 10, 15, 30. It's like, here would be 30 feet and I can still see both of them, right?
Yeah.
And then I want to cast Acid Splash on both of those fuckers.
Okay, so that's going to be a cone.
It's not
lot
a
of people-
cone. It's
not?
I can target 2 as long as they're 5 feet, less than 5 feet apart.
Oh, okay. My bad.
And they both get targeted with Acid Splash. Okay, it's control to target them?
Yeah, so select your token, and then control click one, and it'll target it, and then you can control click the other one and target it too.
Alright, I think I did it. I don't
did.
have any indication that I did it, but...
If you don't have your token selected, just left click your token, and then you'll suddenly see arrows drawn to the targets.
You'll see the target's name under the combat tracker.
Yeah,
Alright, time to Acid Splash those fuckers.
Okay, I assume those are saves. Yeah, okay. They both fail their saves.
Yay! So, I don't have to reselect them, right? I can just
Nope.
damage them?
Yep.
Eat it, creatures!
Nice. So Kobold 3 instantly dies. And...
Wait, I get to explain it. So,
yes.
I stretch out both of my arms, and my little dangling crystal, starts to shimmer, and I say the magic words, and acid just immediately splashes onto them from seemingly out of nowhere, and the kobold from top down looks like he just gets eaten like a magic eraser is just wiping him away, and he just melts into a little gooey pile on the floor.
Nice. The acid just eats him from head to toe, and just he's just now a steaming pile of kobold goo on the floor. The bugbear gets covered in a bunch of acid too, takes some damage, but is still standing. As he's he reaches down and he grabs his club that's right next to the bed before it catches fire. The fire has now spread, by the way, onto these crates here. You guys, even if you can't see the crates, you guys can see that there's clearly fire coming around the corner and smoke filling up this passageway. Okay.
If only we had a waterbender.
Yeah, I sure hope somebody who knows how to do stuff with water can help us.
Wait, is fire taking over this room? Because I can fix that.
It's taking over this corner, at least for now.
Fair enough.
So are you saying we need a firefighter or a firefighter?
We need two firefighters.
This bugbear gets closer to you, Sam, with his club. And let's see, Morning Star. Okay. Oh shit! And he takes a swing at you for double damage.
Oof.
Holy shit! And immediately knocks you unconscious.
Oh my god, he's dying.
And this is why you don't ride a fucking turret into a goddamn room.
As he just
and then not even use it.
He takes his club.
He didn't even use the cannon.
And he hits you upside the head. And you immediately fall into a clump on the floor.
As I fall, I said, I would have been fine if it wasn't for Audubon waking these people up.
Yeah, that's what happened.
All right, Marina, you're next.
Just in time to administer first aid. Oh boy.
Well, no, we still got an enemy.
Also fire.
Yeah, we can work on that together.
So Marina has watched all this quickly transpire down the hallway, and she gasps, seeing just Sam get knocked the fuck out. And she's going. What's the range on my spring healing? Let me check this. Actions, yes. Spring healing.
Over 9,000 miles.
I wish. Spring healing. Range. Can you just tell me? Oh, it's touch.
Touch.
Right.
Yep, touch range.
So how far is this from me? I don't think I can get over there in one turn and heal.
Nope. You can dash and you'd get over there, but you wouldn't be able to heal.
I believe that what's his name is pretty close to dying now.
That's true. Marina is going to start running forward, not as a dash attack, but running forward 30 feet. To right within the door. Yeah. So I'm right here.
Okay.
And for some reason what I can see is not updated.
See that. Step out of the doorway, apparently that fixes it.
Alright. So I get as far as I can, and while I'm running, I conjure in my hand a scald shot, and I shoot it right at the bugbear, trying to get bugbear off of Sam.
Scald shot. Okay.
So target. What's the target shortcut again?
Control click. Your target.
Gotcha. Scald shot. That is a 1.
Sam, you're unconscious, but you feel the scalding water wash over you as you automatically fail one of your death saving throws.
Oh fuck.
How do I do this?
I have marked it for you on the Fantasy Grounds sheet. You're good.
Hang on. I have
Violet, you just watch as
Can I-
Marina comes running up behind you and immediately soaks Sam in boiling water.
I just imagine it being this bitch empty. Yeet.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Okay. All right, then.
Shit.
All right, so Dragthar and Naya have chosen to hang in the back here, while the rest of you guys are fighting it out. But Grandpa Willie comes up to get a closer look, but he doesn't seem like he's wanting to do anything or draw attention to himself. He just wants to see what's going on. And it's back up to you, Audubon.
That's okay, because I yell out as he gets closer, Grandpa Willie, stay back.
Don't worry about me, young Elora. I'm just here to pick up the slack.
What a feisty old man.
Secretly, I'm here in search of the Herodrum Cube.
I don't know what that is.
It's from Diablo.
Stay a while.
It's because the voice I've been doing him is totally my Deckard voice. Stay a while and listen.
I know who
Okay,
Deckard
now I
is,
can-
at least. I hear a man.
Yeah. So
Oh, whoops.
is the bugbear wearing any kind of armor?
No, he was just sleeping, and he's got like a little, just kind of like some bear armor. Like there's a little metal piece on his shoulder and one on his waist. You can basically go off the little token there. That's all the armor he's wearing is in that picture.
Gotcha.
Very generic. They were definitely not expecting to be attacked.
All right.
Knock, knock, bitch.
So, damn. I was hoping that he had some armor on him. Shit. 1 second.
He does have some.
He has a little bit on his shoulder and his All right. You know what? Fuck it. It doesn't say that his whole body has to be covered. I'm gonna use heat metal on him.
That's fair.
So let's see. And I don't think I have to roll. I think he has to roll the save. This is a manufactured metal object, such as metal weapon that you can see. You can cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature within physical contact takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again.
Okay.
If he's holding or wearing the object or takes damage from it, he must succeed on a Constitution saving throw and drop the object if he can. If he doesn't drop, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the next turn.
Okay, so target the bugbear.
All right, so I click my token, right? And then do I left click or right click the bugbear?
Control click the bugbear.
All right. Okay. Did I do that right?
Yep.
Now I have like a little black arrow.
Yep, the arrow is your target. You also can see it on the combat tracker, targets bugbear.
All right, so then I've got skills, abilities, inventory, notes, actions. There we go. I'm trying to scroll down. It's taking a while. There we go. So heat metal, and then cast save. So what do I click when I go to heat metal? There's a little red dot. There's the person.
Because
the
they
little
glow, any creature in physical contact takes 2d8 fire damage, so do the damage first.
Okay, so
The
do I
buttons-
just roll it?
The buttons are usually in the order they need to go. So first, click the damage button. The little
Okay.
blood droplet. Okay, so that kills him.
Yay!
So there's no saving throw because he dead. So describe how
Oh.
he dies.
So I cast it on his belt buckle, and he starts pulling it off, but it's so hot it's actually burned into his skin, and eventually a little bit of intestine starts poking out.
Yes.
Starts pulling through.
Nice.
He lays on his back, and then there's just this mess as his belt starts melting through his body.
So he just finishes knocking Sam the fuck out, and then he kind of beats his chest with his free hand, like, and then all of a sudden his belt starts superheating, and he's as he tries to get it off, and it starts to just eat through him until his body is seared in half, and his guts spill out on the floor.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck you, Bugbear.
Are we playing
I'll let
Dungeons and
that
Dragons or
fall.
Mortal Kombat?
And then
So,
Audubon walks over and punches him in the chest and rips out his spine.
Holds it up in the air.
And holds it up in the air. And then breaks off a piece and picks his teeth with it.
And then a victory sign shows up from out of nowhere.
Alright, so combat over. You guys are...
As soon as combat's over, hop in here, start using control flame to put flames out immediately.
And I'm going to start administering aid to help.
Oh,
Sam.
hey, I got it. I'm already playing my harp with a magic song of healing for poor Sam Blade.
I just take a little step up, put my hand on my grandfather's back, and say, Grandpa Willie, are you okay?
I'm fine, young Alora. Nicely dispatched, everyone.
All right,
I mean-
so sweet. Sam Blade's gonna like this. At level 1, Cure Wounds is regain 5d8 plus 4
So
hit points.
same as before, target him, and then we'll do the rolls.
Okay, let's see.
You can target friendlies and do healing.
Why does Sam Blade still have a wig on?
Because he's still imitating Alora.
Is he? I thought he switched.
He
I
switched
think it
back.
was- yeah.
At some
Oh,
point.
great. I'm glad
Yeah.
you like being a pretty young girl.
Well,
Well,
like I said, I made
he's-
her
he's like-
21.
Yeah, he looks
Oh,
older.
yeah, that's right. You're like, yeah. Which is why you
I
gave
gave
him a 21-year-old gray hair.
No, I gave her white hair, not gray hair.
Okay.
Because apparently when you're 21, Alora, you're going to have all white hair.
It happens to black people all the time.
I just healed him for 11.
You love it.
How many D8?
I must have read it wrong because it's casting at level 1, but under here it says.
If it's just cure wounds, it should just be 1D.
Yeah,
Well,
that looks right to me.
But then here it says 7 charges, reset, special, regain 5d8 plus 4 hit points. So I think I have to do this manually.
Hold on. Cure wounds.
How do you have 5d8 at level 1, though?
Yeah, I
Well,
don't...
read it. It's at level 5. Read it under the Ant's Truth Harp. Like, click on it.
Wait, if he's casting it at level
No.
5, then it should heal a fuckload.
Well, and it's a charge on my harp. It's not my spell casting ability.
Yeah, but you
Oh.
can't cast it at that level, level 5.
Why not? That's what it says on the
I
chart.
thought if
when
it was
you
a
click on
magical
it,
item, it didn't matter.
Okay,
which it is.
then what you needed to do was drag that button and then right-click until you have the number of D8s that you're supposed to have.
All right, so I did 1d8, so I'll just throw 4 more.
Yeah, so drag it and then right-click 3 times to make it 4.
1, 2, 3.
22.
Okay,
Sweet,
looks like you're
dude.
back to full health.
Yep.
Also, I think your harp is OP, but that's fine. I did not realize it gave you freaking level 5 cure wounds, but
It's bitching. Like, and I didn't realize that either, but that's what it says. And like, I've never gone to try any of this shit. You ought to see what Wall of Thorns does. Wall of Thorns is OPAF. 70.
at least you can only use it once. It's fine.
See, I have I take out a gold coin, and I tip the the PJ.
So yeah, you wake up, you feel rejuvenated, and you hear this harp playing off to the side, And then I guess you tip him
Yeah, toss a coin to PJ.
1 gold.
Yeah.
I catch it, nibble a corner of it, and then pocket it.
All right, I want to go over to these boxes, and I want
What's left of
to, yeah, what's left of them, and I want just to investigate them to see if I see anything specifically, anything shiny.
I'll
Ooh,
help.
maybe they're boxes of foxes.
Yes,
I'll help and
I
give
bet
you
there are
kindly, Mr.
boxes of
Blades.
boxes.
It's nice to feel appreciated. You know, I haven't played music for anybody for quite a while.
Okay, so tell me what we're doing. What are you doing, Alora?
I am searching these boxes to see if there's anything shiny, like anything metallic, I should say. I'm sorry, anything metallic.
Okay.
I'm helping
So
to give
the
advantage.
the boxes now are basically char. So as you start moving the wood around and stuff, it's kind of falling apart. It's not all completely ash, but it's really easy to look through. It looks like whatever was in there has been pretty much incinerated, and you don't find anything shiny.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. It was all probably garbage anyway. We gonna proceed or what?
Let's see.
Naya and Dragthar finally bring up the rear.
Oh, Naya, wonderful to see you. You know that special Dominion training that you received back in the day? We really would have benefited from that.
You had it under control, Audubon. There were too
We're
many
gonna have
people
to
in the passageway. Dragthar and I just stayed behind so we could observe and help out if needed.
Can I knock on this wall to see if I hear if it's hollow or not?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I look at Ottovon and I go, have we ever seen that dude fight? That Dragthar? Have we ever seen him fight?
Yes, you have.
To my knowledge, I haven't. Maybe I have. I can't remember, but his exploits in the Dominion, when he newly acquired his powers, are...
You watched me Eldritch blast several skeletons in the corridor. Don't act like I haven't been helping your group.
Yeah, whatever. I was making a
Nice.
different point, which was to my associate, Mr. Blades here. How many... Oh, Dragthar, you know what? I would actually love it if you would shine some light on this, on your own legend.
Elora, you knock here, and then you knock here, and then you knock here, and right in this range here, you can totally tell that the sound changes.
Yeah. Construction studding is supposed to be 16 on center. Anyway, Dragthar, when you blasted your way out of the Dominion, how many kobold did you kill?
I do not remember. It was many.
While they're arguing and discussing, I want to search for a handle or switch
Okay.
in this immediate area.
I'm not even gonna have you roll. You spend as much time as you want, but you don't find any.
Okay,
You know what I have?
I'll let them continue.
Laura, what are you looking for?
I turn to him and I say, "There's a room behind here. We heard it in another of the rooms down further, and I can hear it's hollow behind these walls, but I don't know how to enter the room."
Perhaps the entrance is from somewhere else other than this room?
I then whip out my pickaxe. I was like, I got this.
I slap my cannon and go, I have this.
Okay, yeah, that's going to be super stealthy. Why don't we try blasting into another room, see if we can wake up some more bugbears?
I step a far way back because whatever they're gonna do, I'm sure that I have no say in what's happening. But I'm kind of interested in what they do anyway.
You know what? I actually have an idea. What if we could break through that wall silently?
Pickaxe isn't too loud, is it?
Well, what if
No,
we put
I
a
have a
bed
better
up on
idea.
the
What do you
wall?
have in mind, Audubon?
What if we put the bed on the
Well-
wall, and then I put my cannon right against the bed, and then I shoot it? Do you think that'd be
I'm not
quiet?
much of a fighter, but I am a bit of a saboteur. I have this spell called Silence. Anything that happens within 20-foot radius will not be hurt by anybody.
Wonderful
So
idea.
we could. So, Mr. Blade, how about I cast the spell and then you blast your way through that wall?
And when you're
Alora furrows her brow and
Really?
she says, "I remember that spell, I think."
done, I'm gonna wait for him to silence it, to fire my cannon.
Yeah, you might remember it from that time I was almost assassinated.
Okay,
It
so
was awful.
is silence in a cube or a circle?
It's a circle. Let me look it
What
up in my
radius
character
is it?
sheet. Give me 1 second.
I remember it was pretty dang big.
Oh yeah.
For the duration, no sound can be heard or created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere. So it's a sphere
20-foot radius sphere. Okay.
centered on a point you choose within range. So I'll choose the wall. So 10 feet in front of it and 10 feet behind it. No sound will
Right
travel.
there, good for the center where the 20 is?
Yep.
Okay.
And so I realize that I'm in it, and I'm just gonna signal to Blade, like a gun, with my hand and my forefinger, like let her rip.
I'm gonna start firing.
Okay, yep. So for
Marina,
go ahead.
Marina, can I talk to you really quick?
Yeah. What's up?
Here, like out here.
Do you guys
Sure.
want to be? Are you okay if if players hear what you're saying, or do you want to go into your own channel and say something?
I think it's fine because it's not really too important.
Okay.
Sakara, you want to move up with the rest of the group? Or gonna hang out the hallway, bird hallway.
You could always go in there.
No, we can't.
I think we should have Sam go in there.
I just
Out
want
of
to
his
get a little
turret.
bit further back.
Should I
Ride
close
your
the door?
stealthy turret into that room.
Maybe.
Alright, I'm gonna turn around and close the door.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, what's up?
All right. I have a concern that Allura might have tipped our hand. Isn't it really suspicious that we were busy looking into the Dominion thing, and then everything goes haywire and we lose all the water, and then we're investigating where the water went, and who shows up? These two again. I think Allura tipped our hand because they seem like they're interested in the same goal, but I don't think it's for good. I don't even think it's for, like, even their own good.
Well, we're pretty sure that the lack of water has something to do with that giant door, right?
Yeah, and though I know both of them want to open it, I'm worried that what's going to happen is we're going to end up getting backstabbed.
There's more of us than there is of them if push comes to shove.
True, but one of them is, well, he's charismatic to say the least. What if he turns people against us? I'm just worried because we didn't need to tell them that we were looking for the same thing. We didn't need to tell them we knew how to get
Is everything
there.
okay out here? I noticed you two disappeared and closed the door.
Are you two kissing?
Just want to make sure you guys didn't get gobbled up by skeletons or something.
No, we're fine. Thank you.
Very well. He goes back in, but he totally doesn't close the door.
I'm gonna close the door.
Parents.
Laura is way too interested in what she's about to find behind this wall, so she's just like, Grandpa Willie's back. Okay. Time for the boomin'.
I understand that Laura has the best interest in mind, but after what happened, I initially was willing to try to trust Audubon, but now I'm a little skeptical. Because it's so convenient they show up just when we're looking for this.
Well, he has the key to open that door, right?
Yeah.
Like it or not, even worst case scenario, he's doing something really evil. I don't know if we have a choice. We might have to have him help us take care of that door to bring the water back.
Fair enough. Worst case
And
scenario, stand
Yeah.
behind me. I have a little bit thicker skin, I'd say.
Okay.
Plus, if they're in a hallway, I can just turn the hallway into fire. Fair enough. Like, you know.
I'm trying not to listen because, come on.
Is that it for your guys' conversation?
Yeah.
Okay, so stay out there, and as we'll say, everything that's happening now is happening while you're talking. So, you guys, Sam and Audubon and Naya, you're all within the radius of the silence. So nobody can, the three of you can't hear anything. at all. Well, let's see. Can you hear stuff from outside the silence? I assume not, right?
No, you can't be heard. Like no sound. I guess the easiest way is to say no sound travels through the silence.
Okay, so even sound out here, which just hits the side and then bounces off of the, or
It
just
doesn't
gets
even
absorbed.
bounce off. Just
Whatever, yeah, it just
disappears.
dissipates. Okay. All right, so Sakare, Dragthar, Willie, and Alora, you guys all see them in there, but you can't hear any sounds they're making now.
Yep. Sam, have you fired yet?
Yeah, it did the 12.
The anticipation's killing me. What happened to the wall?
Okay, roll your damage.
Okay, so I did hit. Alright, that's 2d8s.
I mean, it's a wall. I sure as
Yeah, you're not
fuck
gonna
Yeah,
miss a wall.
I pretty much just set the DC on stuff like that to like 5.
As I hit, I yelled, Dragthar,
Okay, so your cannonball hits the wall and embeds in the wall and like basically demolishes a cinder block, but it's not stuck in the wall.
I'm gonna continue firing.
Okay. Okay, this next one hits the first cannonball and then kind of shatters, blasts more of the wall out. You've made it a couple feet back into the wall now.
I like that we're having this conversation and they're just silently pinging a wall with a cannon.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure how to do this. Give me 1 second to figure out what to do here.
How many hit
You
points
can
does
never
a
be
wall
ready
have?
for Rainbow.
So this whole silence area, what happens if someone does a shockwave in it? Does this not do any damage?
Sorry, what?
Does shockwave not do any damage in this area of silence? Since it's a sound attack?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sound doesn't travel.
Yeah, I would totally rule that it doesn't. That's a good question. Okay, and then
And Alora is watching this like she's watching a drive-in movie, just waiting for the climax of where we open a hole to the hidden room.
Saying the whole time that no, you can't take thunder damage while in silence.
well, that's the first time we heard you.
Yeah, I know. It's because the stupid channel thing happened again.
Oh,
So I was sitting
Okay.
there talking, but nobody could hear me.
You should punched it.
I
Discord likes
think
sending
that should put a hole in the wall. Can you see through the wall now, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Discord loves putting silence on PJ.
All right, so Audavon, you watch as these cannonballs, he just keeps pelting the wall. Finally, you guys blast through the wall, and you poke through, and there's no sound. And so, hold on 1 second here. No, don't go through yet, Audavon. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Shivers up your
gosh.
spine, and something, but they're actually nice.
All right, so Sam and Audavon, you guys both see that there is a kobold through the hole there, and he is just standing there with the back to the hole, but none of them have heard anything. They're all facing this door. There's a bunch of them in there.
A kobold through the
sweet.
hole. Could he be a
I'm gonna
hole
slip-
bowl?
I am gonna slip through, and if I try to stab him in the back of the head through the hole, do I get an advantage?
Wait, kobold 3?
Whoever's the closest, yeah. Like
He's about 10 feet from the hole. Yeah.
Okay, so then did you retcon it? Did you say that I didn't go through the hole just yet?
Yeah, I put you back here, and then you drug yourself through there again.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
Okay.
but basically, are you just gonna step in there? Because you see a bunch of kobold in here now. I assume you can see them all, right?
Okay, yeah. I'm only gonna poke my I'm gonna try to stop flush with the hole in the wall. You know what I'm saying?
So look right there.
Yeah, like so where I can just see.
Okay, so then all you see is this guy who's the closest with his back to you. They all have their back to you. They're all watching this door over here. And you can see there's 3 more with their backs to you. That's all you can see.
Okay, so then I am going to run to the edge of the sound on our side.
Okay, so over here.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm gonna announce to the others, hey, we just blasted through and there's 6 or 7 kobolds sitting in that room, but I don't think they're aware that we're there.
All right, Elora is going to just walk up to the hole, not go through it, but just look in.
Okay, so you walk in, and as soon as you pass through that radius, this eerie silence washes over you. You basically feel like you're deaf. Again, just like Audubon, you peek through the hole, and you can see that there are 4 kobolds on the other side that you're able to see. One of them
and
pretty
I can
close to
clearly
you.
see the door on the other side.
Yes, there's a door right there.
I look
Audubon-
at Audubon and I write loot in the air with my finger, ?
And I'm gonna shrug, and I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna go to the end of the wall, where the hole is. And are they in a room or a hallway? Like it looks.
It looks
I'm
like a
gonna
room.
sneak-
You can see that there is an entrance to this room right there.
Okay, I'm gonna use minor illusion. And as far as I can see, like to the edge of this room, I'm gonna make the sound of like a clanging of crates and boxes and stuff like that, to try to make it sound like somebody just tripped, like at the on the other side of the, like at the end of the room, and see if I can draw them off.
So where? Here or here?
I'm gonna sneak over to right here and try to peer around this corner.
Peer around the corner to this way?
No, this way. Like, if I was facing the door here, to my right.
Hey, you're trying to peek this way.
Yes.
That's where my arrow was.
Oh, gotcha. Is that just the wall at the end of a room over there?
Yep.
Gotcha. So this is like a contained room.
As far as you can tell, this corridor goes down.
This looks like a door right here.
Yeah, there's a door over here, and this corridor goes down, and you can see a wall, but you can also see that there's a little opening down at the bottom.
Gotcha.
Like the hallway. It's like a hallway with a bend in it.
Gotcha. Okay, yes. Then what I said holds true. As far down that hallway as I can focus it, I am going to cast minor illusion and create a sound.
Down
Really
this
loud
hallway?
sound. Yes. It sounds like.
And while you're standing right there? So
Yeah,
this
you're right, that would-
so this guy's gaze is gonna go.
Well, if they could hear it, I don't think they could hear it with the sound bubble being in the way.
But
That's
if you
true.
can see things in your
They could
periphery,
hear it
I don't
because
know.
the source of it would be from down the hall.
No, but look, any sound coming out of this hall runs into your sound barrier.
Well, oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Good point.
You said sound cannot travel through this circle, which means that basically they're effectively cut off from all sounds down that corridor too. Even
Oh my
though
gosh,
it's
does
outside
that cover
circle.
the whole opening?
I assume so. You said a
Well,
20-foot
no,
radius.
I couldn't tell that was the that just right here was the. Oh crap! I'm not even making an arrow. Was the like I couldn't tell that I'd cut that off. Okay.
Yeah, this is the entrance of that little corridor, and you've completely covered the entrance with the circle.
You
Gotcha,
can always
then
go
you-
for the door.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll cast the sound of a kobold screaming on the other side of that door.
On the other side of this door here?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Wait, does this minor illusion have to be within line of sight though?
It says you create a sound or image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. Range is 30 feet. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action. When you create its sound, volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, blah, blah, blah. You create an image of an object. It can be no bigger than a 5-foot cube.
It's fine. Because even if it has to be line of sight, you could cast a sound on this side of the door that sounds like it's on the other side of the door. So it's fine.
Exactly.
Just go ahead.
All right, cool. I'll cast it.
Okay.
There's no roll for it.
And what was it? A kobold screaming?
Yeah, like screaming bloody murder,
so
like
just
being killed.
You guys can't hear it.
Oh.
But these kobold immediately hear as they're staring at this door already, and they all just kind of immediately like look at each other and shuffle their feet like, oh no, and then this guy's just kind of looking around like, what? Why is everyone looking so nervous?
Chef, you have 5 minutes till 9 o'clock your time, I think.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, Rainbow. I appreciate that.
So while he's doing this, I've come back out of that hole and gone back to Grandpa Willie, and I just leaned in and I whisper to him. I say, I see the door from the other side, but it's filled with creatures, and I don't think there's anything worthwhile in there.
So there's kobolds on the other side? Is that what you just said creatures, right?
Yeah, I said creatures.
Oh, okay. Creatures? What manner of creatures on the other side?
And I say, it looked like kobolds. A lot of kobolds.
Oh dear. And I'm afraid your friends have disturbed them already, yes?
I look into the bubble of silence, and I look back at Grandpa and I say, well, I hope he knows how to protect himself in there.
Okay, so
are you saying, young Alora, that we should not come to their aid?
No, Grandpa, but I don't know if there's anything worth exploring in there. I don't think there's any knowledge to be found.
True. We do already know where the door is, although I'm afraid your friend that went in there has the incantation, yes?
And I nod.
Well,
Seems
like we don't have much of a choice then.
I look at Dragthar and Sakare, and I just kind of make a face, like a frown face, like I think that we're in trouble kind of face.
Dragthar just says, and he walks into the field, and he walks through the hole here, and then okay, so
I'm gonna flash Dragthar the stop.
And so Dragthar stops in the hole in the wall.
How are you getting him to stop? Because he can't hear you.
He put his hand out, I assumed.
Yeah, put my hand. So I'm gonna cast Disguise Self, and I'm gonna disguise myself as a high-ranking kobold.
Okay.
I'm gonna yank Dragthar out of the way so they can't see him.
All right, so make sure to mark a spell slot. You cast Disguise Self, and you immediately don the garb of one of the executive kobold from the upper floor in the Dominion tunnels that are on the same level as Queen Neryl's chamber. And go ahead.
I'm gonna flash Dragthar a finger across my lips, and I'm going to end silence.
Okay. All right, so silence has now ended, although Dragthar is the only one who is aware.
Is Dragthar smart enough to peer around the corner of his of that hole and flash a finger across the lips to everybody else? Because if he is that clever, that would be great. If not, I'll just...
you know what? I'll just decide with dice. Yes. He turns around and he looks at you, Sam, and he puts his finger over his lips like, shh.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of sidestep to the entrance of the hallway, and then I'm gonna start just like stepping kind of loud.
Stealth check.
And all right.
1 minute, by the way.
Yeah, if this is where, like, this probably would be a good place to pause if you must.
Roll your stealth check
It's good
first.
because I gotta go pee.
Okay, that's fine. The rest of you guys can break already if you need to.
I'm actually probably gonna leave.
For the night?
Ouch.
Yeah. You guys can keep playing, and you can just have my character for combat and stuff. But I'm gonna be headed out.
All right.
Okay.
I'll see you guys later. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good one.
See you, Brent.
All right. So Audubon dropped the the silence field and told Dragthar to be quiet, who then turned to Sam and held his finger up to be quiet. Sam, did you tell Naya or anyone else anything?
I turned my head, but not my cannon. I did the same symbol.
Okay.
Finger thing.
And then Sakar, Elora, Willie, and Violet, and Marina, you guys all see Naya gesturing to be quiet, not making any sound. And I'm just going to assume I know what Audubon is doing since he's not here.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Sorry, guys. I just got back. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Why?
Hi, back. I'm Dad.
Yeah, why? Okay, why is this, like, this thing's still acting up? Like, all I see is Thora Wake or something like that.
What?
What?
Oh, no, Elora. I see Elora in the fantasy grounds. I don't see anybody else.
I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay, so then, should we start where I roll a stealth check? Or
Yeah.
should we just...
You gotta roll your stealth check.
I thought I did. It was like a 19, I think.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, baby.
Like what?
It's not even showing my guy.
Did
Like,
you
I
load
can't
up
roll.
Fantasy Ground again? Because he shut it
Yeah,
down.
I'll try one more time.
Oh, you were there, but now you're gone.
Yep.
I'm getting a bunch of errors from Fantasy Ground, so it's not kicking me out. Also, I think
Yeah.
I think Sam Blade is stacked on top of my Marina thing on the top left.
No, I'm not. I moved.
On my screen. No, like on the top left where it shows what players are here.
Oh.
Okay, it's acquiring the file list right now, and I've already acquired it recently. Like, I just pop back out, so hopefully it doesn't take too long.
Chef, can you go for him?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I think my stealth is +2.
Why isn't this opening his sheet?
Yeah,
No,
stealth +2.
What a fun. Oh, there. Stealth.
My favorite part of this new phone is I could take it with me.
Alright, so you managed to slip into that corridor.
Perfect. Then, yeah, I'm gonna approach the group of kobold, and I'm gonna spot the ranking officer among them, which I'd imagine Audubon would be able to do from his years of...
None of them stand out from one another.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna say, report.
Okay. Alright, so you say report, and they all turn and immediately focus on you. Okay.
All right.
They all turn and then they all immediately look at you surprised, and then they stand at attention. And then they kind of look back at the door nervously, and then back at you. And then this one that's closest just says, he doesn't know what to say.
He's been drinking too much.
Spit it out, soldier. I have no time for your lack of speech.
We're just doing our security rounds. And then the one behind him says, yeah, security rounds. Making sure the area is safe.
Well, this area is obviously safe. There's nothing. Has anything happened under your watch? I said report.
Roll me a deception check.
right, and as actor, I have advantage on deception and performance checks when you try to pass yourself off as a different person.
Okay, so roll it with advantage then.
Yeah. Oh, cool. And my modifier's already in here. Oh, I love this apparatus.
That's
All right,
good. You should click it.
Okay, 20.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay. And they just say, we're just scoping out the facility. And this one over here, he says, yeah, we found a door that we weren't told about, and we're just trying to figure out what's in here.
Well, if the Queen wanted you investigating doors, that is what your assignment would have been. Now, she told me that you are late on the rounds further in the South Dominion halls. I suggest you report immediately.
The Queen hasn't sent anybody to check on us in forever. Why does she suddenly care about what we're doing?
That is for the Queen to decide. Should I tell her that you resisted my...
Resisted what? You cut out.
I should say, I said, should I tell her you disobeyed my order?
You keep cutting off, but I got more of it this time.
You know what kind of mood she's been in. Do you think that she would spare any of you?
What do you want us to do?
Go check on South Tower now!
South Tower? What tower?
Correct. Go check on South Dominion Tower now.
There are... What? There's no towers in the Dominion, so they're very confused.
South Tower.
We can't hear you.
The
Hello?
South of the Is he out? Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Anyway. Audubon just chooses a random destination through the network of Dominion tunnels. South Tower is probably a bad example. South Tunnel. We'll call it South Tunnel to send them on.
Okay.
But yeah. Sorry, I was not. I was almost speaking too fast to mentally keep up with it. But go check South Tunnel now.
Oh, okay. We'll go south. And they all start to head past you, very awkwardly shifting past you.
And I'm just going to stand erect, in stand up straight, arms behind my back, and glare at each one as they pass me.
What did I miss?
He says
I said the word erect.
Okay.
It was like a Beavis and Butthead moment. He said erect.
Oh, erect. You're just cutting out real bad for me.
That's really weird. I've been having good luck all night. I don't know why this would be any different. Has it cleaned up yet? Because I hear you crystal clear.
Yeah, whenever you're talking about anything irrelevant, it seems fine.
Oh, gotcha. Great.
All right, so they all shuffle down the corridor past you, and they disappear from view. And you hear a door close somewhere down the hall.
So I'm going to drop my disguise, and I'm going to poke my head through the wall and motion for the others to come in.
Okay. So you come back up here, and you poke through the wall, and he gives the all clear to you guys. Are you saying something, or are you just gesturing?
I'm just going to say it because I'm not worried about it. Hey, it's clear!
Okay. Are you being very loud, or are you just saying it at a normal volume?
I'm just saying it at a normal volume and waving.
All right. So Dragthar steps into the room.
I'm gonna have my cannon.
Nicely done, Audubon. What?
Of course. Let's take a look at. So, is there anything in the room besides the door?
Just the door in that corridor and these crates.
And I was saying I was having my cannon wait in the other room when I went on foot.
Gotcha. I want to go look at the crates.
All right, so Willie and Violet both bring up the rear here behind you two. Elora and Sakara, are you guys, and Marina, are you guys coming?
Yep, I'm following.
Oh, okay. Elora, am I moving your token for you? Did we lose?
I'm sorry.
Mirma?
I was too drunk to unmute it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, move my shit for me. I
Okay.
go and follow I'm following, sticking with Willie.
Okay. All right, so you follow Willie through the corridor, you and Violet both, and guys enter the room, and you see this room that Audubon's been in, and is now clear of kobolds, but there is a door over here on the side.
I went to go up to the crates, and I went to search them for shiny things.
I want to assist her.
Okay.
And I'm already searching them.
shit.
That's like the first thing I did after I put my head
Alright.
in the tunnel.
Then you should move your token.
I can't. I don't have the map. That's why I texted map at the bottom of the group chat.
I don't see a way to click my character sheet either. I could move my token, but I cannot click my character.
If you double click your token, does it open your character sheet?
Wait. No. it
Yeah,
doesn't.
I double clicked mine and it opened up.
It did
There
not
we
work
go.
for me.
Are you sure you're not clicking on the one with white hair?
No, I'm positive it's black-haired young Elora.
You should also be able to just single click your portrait in the top left.
I don't have a portrait in the top left.
What the hell? You should be able to click it in the PC. No, in the combat
I have
tracker.
nothing in the PC window.
Oh well, I'll just roll your checks for you if we have to roll any. Let's see.
Okay.
Investigation.
All right.
Oh, and that
do
was
I roll
supposed to
two?
be with advantage. Okay. Alright, so you guys go through the crates, and you don't really find anything super useful, but you do manage to find a really dingy-looking copper pocket watch.
Without using my detect magic, does it seem like it would be anything magical for what I know?
As far as you can tell, it just looks like a dingy pocket watch.
I would leave it.
Okay.
I'm gonna look to Sam Blade and say, coin toss.
Oh, what's that mean? Toy cost.
Coin toss. Like I'll flip you for it.
Oh, you can have it.
Twin costs.
Yeah, I heard that too. I was like, so
You can have it.
thank you.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Add dingy
pocket watch.
copper pocket watch to your inventory.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go to the door and I'm gonna put my my ear against it and I'm gonna see if I can hear anything.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, nat 20.
You clearly hear very worried, heavy breathing on the other side of the door.
I whispered to Audubon, there's heavy breathing at this door.
Did you mean to open the door?
No, I didn't open the door.
Someone did.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Maybe you
You
should
talking
go back
odd?
to your cobalt and
Yeah,
go in there
you know,
again.
I can only do that so many times. I mean, getting kind of tired here. All right. Well, and I don't even know if there's other kobold in there.
Sam, you
Could
you
be a-
hear like some whimpering from the other side of the door.
Sounds like whimpering too.
You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. And I'm going to start playing who's the best fighter among us? You know what? Hey, Dragthar, come here.
What's going on? I went to sneak back into the hole.
Yep. So I'm gonna motion over to Naya and Dragthar.
Okay. Naya and Dragthar approach, and Dragthar says, "What do you need, Otavon?"
So Sam Blade here said that there's something that's kind of frightened, worried on the other side of that door, and I don't really think that there's a way. Like, I don't know if it's a kobold or what, so I'm not going to disguise myself. My thought is, you and I are both bruisers. Maybe you should slip in the door first.
Very well. And he steps
What do you
up,
think, Naya?
and before you can even ask Naya what he's doing, he throws the door open, and then he steps inside. He just says, and he looks in the corner, and immediately you hear him yell it back out, "There's a scared kobold in here. Should I dispatch him?"
No, I might have some questions for him. Just tell him to stay seated.
And the kobold in the corner is just, he's just like curled up right next to this chest.
I'm gonna step in and look over him. Do I recognize this particular kobold?
Yes. So this kobold is not a combat kobold. He is one of the engineers, basically, of the Dominion. He's responsible for inventing a lot of the different technology and stuff that you guys use. Oftentimes kobold inventors / engineers are in charge of mechanical operations. Like, there were several in that chamber where they were constructing the aqueduct.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna look over to
Please don't hurt me. I just
what?
want to see what in chest.
I try to open
I'm
up the
not-
chest.
Blades. Sit down. And what's the kobold's name?
The chest
Do
is
I
locked,
remember
Sam. What are you asking the kobold?
No, I'm asking you as DM. I know this kobold as an engineer. Do I remember his name?
No, you don't know him individually. You just
Okay.
you recognize
So I'm gonna
that he's an engineer.
Oh, I recognize the uniform. What's your name?
Why do you want to know my name? Please don't tell the queen that I was here.
I can have Tiefling Boy over there incinerate you. What's your name?
My name is Nostral. Please leave me alone. I just
All right,
want to
stay
leave.
Stay there, Nostral. Dragthar, get everybody in here.
Hey, everybody, get in here. Otavon wants to see you all. And he
Okay,
steps back
so-
inside.
Nostral, were you present for the Queen's last little tantrum?
What tantrum?
When she discovered that the water was missing.
The water's missing.
Oh, you're worthless. Okay. Yes, the water's missing.
The
I was
water abundant, run beneath floor.
Wait. The water's abundant and running beneath the floor.
Yes. Water beneath the floor.
Okay. Now, when only yesterday, when we tried to flip on the water machinery, the Queen lost her temper because the water was missing. She said it had been stolen. Now you're telling me that it's not.
Water missing yesterday?
Yes.
I not see water in at least a week.
Okay. You've not seen the water beneath for at least a week, but it's supposed to be running below the floor?
Normally water run below floor, yes.
All right. What's in the chest?
I don't know. I was trying to find out. My fellow kobolds were keeping watch. Apparently they abandoned me.
Yes, they did. They had more urgent business in South Tunnel. I didn't stick around to see what it was, but yeah, they left in a hurry.
South Tunnel. Every tunnel, South Tunnel. We most northern tunnel.
Yes, I understand that. They chose a tunnel in the south and they went there. I suggest you do the same.
You won't tell the queen that I was here.
you know what? We'll keep it our little secret.
Roll me a persuasion check. Excuse me.
All right. Oh, natty 20.
Very well.
Nice.
Very well. I will go join my comrades in the south tunnel, apparently. And you hear, as he leaves after about 10, 15 seconds, you hear as this door some door down the corridor opens and closes.
I'm gonna look over at the company. I'm gonna say, all right, let's open this box. Naya, you've got that the lock pick. Want to go first?
Naya kind of nervously rubs her head, and she's like, there's a lot of people waiting on me.
Yeah, they are.
I guess I could try.
You know, you showed me wondrous skill last time. I have no doubt that you will continue to impress.
All right. And so she pulls out her kit and starts fiddling with the lock on it. And no sooner does she stick the lockpick into the lock, does it just pops open, and the lock falls to the floor. Well, apparently that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. And she steps aside.
All right, Master Thief, let's do the honors. And I'm gonna just throw the lid open.
Okay, you throw it open, and you are met with a very shiny pile of gold. 1,000 gold pieces in total.
Let's divide this puppy up.
All right.
Nice.
1,000 among what? 6?
6, 7, 8, 8.
Yeah, because
don't count.
I was counting the heads plus Bryn, but there might be a few others missing.
Well,
But
There's 8 here
Allura
if we
was
include
here,
Naya.
but she sticks with Willie, Grandpa Willie.
well, so technically there are 9 people here. How realistic? I assume you guys are fine forgoing the non-player characters so that you can have more gold.
Yeah.
Well, would they want any?
Well, I would
Well,
assume so. I mean, they're
Yeah.
characters just like you guys. But I'm fine if you guys just want to split the total. We can pretend there was enough there for them to have some too.
My thought was gonna say gonna be 100 apiece, and then Dragthar gets the extra 100 to help bring Blackmark to help bring Blackmark back.
Allura would absolutely be okay with that. And
I
it's not
find
like
that
Allura's hurting for cash.
I find that a fair deal, and I appreciate your generosity.
Yeah. Well, one might say that my allegiances are shifting, and I look over at Naya.
And Naya, surprised, dons a smile.
All right. Where's this door that I need to open?
So we all got 100 gold then?
And Dragthar got 200. Yeah.
Alright.
So
I'll go ahead and
I
do
think
that.
it's like probably a good place to stop it, right?
it's up to you.
I just don't
think-
want to get to the door or anything like
we're far away
interesting
from the
before the
door.
door without people, without Bryn.
It's up to you guys. Does anyone else want to stop here?
I think this is a good spot to stop.
Can we
All right.
say that we took a long rest in the room with the beds?
Well, is that... You tell me what you're doing. Real quick.
I think we should
That's-
just pause here.
I
You
think
guys-
if we're gonna end it here, I think we should go to the room and take a long rest. When we come back, we all are rested and have our spell slots back.
I
I don't
wouldn't
think
trust-
Allura would take a bed, like take a
Yeah.
bed in like a monster cavern, basically.
Yeah,
Well,
especially
she can
considering
sleep on the ground.
Especially considering those kobolds, we didn't kill them or anything, they just left.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure most of you know this map pretty well now, except for Audavon and Naya. So you could probably take some guesses at where they probably went after being told to go south.
I personally would not feel comfortable sleeping here.
Alright.
Let's
It
pick
probably
it up.
smells like ash in that room anyway.
We'll pick it up next week then. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening to episode 9 of our Solstice campaign here on With Disadvantage. Feel free to check out all of our different social media presences on ChevCast.tv. And we'll see you on our next episode. Our next episode of With Disadvantage will be Wednesday for our Tomb of Annihilation campaign. And then our next Solstice episode will be next Sunday. Thanks, everyone.